It continues. Hello there. Welcome back. 999. Dango Duo.
Yep. I have snacks.
Well, bitch. We already searched every inch of this room, didn't we?
Did we? Did we though?
Yeah, earlier on, actually.
Did we though?
Did we?
Bitch.
We're terrible. I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here. Brought.
Of course there's a reason.
No idea? Or of course?
Of course there's gotta be a reason.
Of course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
Wow.
Huh? This. Junpei pulled two things out of his pockets.
We got more shit. His key pockets is.
The Saturn key card. And the Earth key.
Yeah, we gotta go to the Earth place.
Santa cocked his head to one side, like an inquisitive burb, and looked at them. After several long moments,
Peck.
during
Peck.
which it became apparent that Santa was really bad at impersonating a bird.
Yep.
Even the hair kind of works. That Santa had no idea what the cards meant. June took pity on him.
Don't you remember, Santa? On C-Deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs. Do you remember?
Wow.
And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A-Deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. I can't remember. I guess that was an Earth symbol. So the two keys that Jumpy has...
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A-Deck. Huh.
Yeah, you did it. You're not totally dumb. I mean, that's right.
June smiled, pleased with herself. So did Santa.
Yeah, I'm so good.
All right, I got it now. Let's get started then.
Let's get it started, huh?
What did you say we split into two teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you two can search Saturn, all right?
We're gonna have hot elevator kisses. Or sex, but usually kisses.
Sounds good, Junpei said, thinking of the hot elevator sex.
Sex or kisses.
Junpei handed the Earth key to Santa. I like that he just trusted Santa with that. They seemed that their initial search should be brief, only 10 minutes, more than enough for Junpei to...
He hasn't had it in a while, so...
or ever.
Or ever.
That's more than enough time for him to do it, like, 5 times.
Oh, God, that's 2 times each.
What do you mean 2 times each?
5 times?
Yeah.
I mean that's 2 minutes each, sorry.
Okay. For a second, I was like... Yeah, I got lost there.
Yeah.
They'll meet back near the entrance once they were done.
To the elevator.
Wait. Are we there?
Oh,
okay, wait, hold up. Don't hold up. Let's keep moving. Junpei and June headed for the elevators. Sure enough, there was a hard card reader. A card reader bolted to the wall next to the left
It'll
elevator.
only read the card if you have an erection.
He lined up the Saturn key card and swiped it through the reader. It was that's gonna be. Junpei's like
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. I'm always ready for you, June. A light on the upper left corner. It is actually upper left. Blinked to life.
Other best Sailor Scout.
Yeah.
Saturn.
Yeah. Great. It looks like it's working now.
All right, now how do I call the elevator?
There was a single button to the right of the elevator door. On the button was the upside-down triangle, the universal symbol for down.
Or an upside-down pyramid.
Or the center of the Triforce. There didn't appear to be an up button. Junpei pushed it. He didn't have much of a choice.
This elevator goes down to hell.
Yeah, we're in there.
We in there, boys?
What? I didn't say anything.
Yes, you just did.
It opened. Look, Jumpy.
June's voice was excited, but Junpei could hear a tinge of anxiety. Sweet, it opened. Let's get going.
That looks like a prison in there.
He grinned at June and stepped towards the open door.
Toward or towards?
I always say towards because it just sounds better when reading it out loud. You can actually do either way. I think it's towards.
One is more
British,
UK,
one is
more
English. Yeah, I mean American, British. I prefer towards.
I think that's the American way. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. As he was about to set foot in it, he felt a hand on his arm.
Wait.
What?
I'm not ready. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for elevator sex.
Junpei was at something of a loss. What could she possibly be so frightened of? June was probably afraid of...
His massive along.
Being locked up along with a boy.
No.
They could only go down.
She can only go down on him, or he can go down on her.
Yeah, he should go down on her too.
Yeah. It's only fair, you guys.
Guys, 69. It solves all the problems. It's the give and take, you know?
Yeah, no, it's that they could only go down.
Are you sure?
It's definitely not being alone with a boy.
There's not a right or wrong answer here.
Well, that's stupid. It's not. It's not.
You sure? Are you sure it's not this one? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, that's stupid.
You can only go down.
Yeah, they can only go down.
She was afraid because the only elevator button pointed down. That meant, of course, that the elevator couldn't go any higher than the floor they were on. As he thought about it, Junpei realized he hadn't seen elevators on the A or B decks near the central staircase.
Wait, also, isn't D deck flooded?
All of which meant that the elevator could only
we're
convey
fucked.
them to the lower levels. And the floor below the one they were on, D deck, should be completely submerged.
So we're going to hell.
That meant... hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Unless it was already there.
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button, so...
You're doing a little bit more Chloe.
I am doing a little, clover.
Okay, well, clever.
It didn't open up right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, take a look inside. Junpei jerked his head towards the interior of the elevator. It's not wet at all, is it?
Unlike you.
Unlike you. Like your walls, and even the floor are totally kitty. Yeah, thank you, kitty. Even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
She looked around the elevator, slightly embarrassed. Well, let's test it.
Test it?
Yeah, watch this. Steps in, jumps up and down. Junpei put one foot in the elevator and bent around the corner of the door until he could see the floor buttons. There were only two, E and C.
It skips D.
He pushed the E button and jumped out of the elevator. Like an asshole, the doors lit shut, and they heard the grinding of the motor as the elevator car moved down.
Sploosh, 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 sploosh.
Sploosh,
That's
sploosh,
it going
sploosh,
through
sploosh, sploosh,
D deck.
Sploosh, sploosh. This always reminds me of like a Digimon thing.
Digimon,
Digital
monsters,
monster,
Digimon are the
champions.
champions.
Strange into digital monsters do save the digital world.
And copyright.
I fucking love that. That track is so good.
It's so stupid. I love
The track
it.
is so good.
That's you.
Yeah, okay. You know what RPG I really want to play? Cyber Sleuth. But it's so massive, though.
You know what? I was really good. I almost bought it again for us.
For the PS4, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, because we have it for the Vita, you dummy.
It was only $20.
Yeah, that's pretty
Like
good.
at that point, I was like $20 for a graphic update.
We have so many
But
games.
no, I
Kitty.
was I was
also,
good.
do you know a SAO Lost Song was like it's like $5 right now?
Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oof.
we
No, we own it. You
yeah.
bought it already.
I think I bought it when it was like 15
Yeah.
or something. But
Also, we
whatever.
have like Odin Sphere. We have a bunch like the special collector's edition of Odin Sphere.
I do.
We should
because I bought
unbox
it for
that.
super
We should
cheap.
unbox that.
We should actually.
We should unbox that.
I need to start unboxing my figures too.
Yeah, we should also do that too. Yeah. More videos.
Yep.
How do we get here? Games, cheap games.
games.
Cyber Sleuth. One of my mutuals on Twitter actually 100% of that game.
Holy
like,
shit.
got everything.
Got all the Digimons.
And I'm just like, oh my god, Gospel, how do you do it? Gospel,
couldn't.
that's too much power.
Yeah. I don't think
Like, she got everything!
I don't think I've ever 100%ed anything. Except for a test.
Except for what?
A test.
You actually, like, wove your hands. You're such a fucking dork.
I'm a nerd.
A few moments later, they heard the sound of the elevator door grinding open several floors below.
I mean, it should only be 2 floors below, but yes.
Junpei nodded. Junpei nodded to June, and pressed the elevator button again. A few moments later, the elevator returned. We should really unbox all that stuff.
The problem
Or also
is...
like the Despair Girls stuff.
Yeah. The problem is if the figures...
Yeah.
Where do I put
The
them?
doors lit open, and just as Junpei had expected, there was no water to be found. See? Junpei couldn't resist puffing out his chest just a little bit. June, however, still looked confused.
What does that mean, I wonder? How can the E deck be safe if D deck is full of water?
Well, here's what I think.
I didn't ask you what you think.
Aliens.
He just has to mansplain it.
Actually, the elevator shaft and
Well,
E-deck
actually.
must be watertight and separated from whatever the ship's being punctured. Here, let me show you.
Hold on, I gotta...
What? What is it?
I'm getting you, honey.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So I can...
Also,
What?
put on. Did you miss it? There was like a really squeaky, like.
Alright. Oh, yeah. I
Oh, yeah, he was like the markers.
Eh.
Here, let me show you. He pulled out his notebook and pen and sketched out a rough illustration. And it's like very well shaded and shaded because he's a
He's
freaking
an art
art major.
student. Yeah.
Junpei.
I see.
What's this supposed to be again?
So why hasn't the ship sunk again? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Got them, Junpei. Someone continued. No, Junpei continued talking as he closed the notebook and slipped it back into his pocket. So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, alright?
But
Come on, just do it, alright?
just do it!
He gave June's shoulder a reassuring squeeze, then hopped onto the elevator.
We're dead.
He pushed the E button and the door began to close. June looked worried, her eyes darting back and forth as if she was trying to make a decision, when suddenly...
I'm coming with you.
Huh? At the last possible moment, June dashed forward, turning sideways just in time to slip through the gap between the closing doors. Junpei jammed his fingers against the open button, but it was too late.
Crunch.
The door had shut. He and June were in the elevator, and it was heading down to Sexy Town and the E-deck.
Especially, yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna die together.
He was so surprised by June that he didn't even have time to think about what awaited him on the E-deck. The elevator stopped, and the door slid open. That was the second quickest time he's ever had sex.
Mm-hmm.
They stepped off onto the floor outside the elevator. Nothing seemed specially unusual.
floor
No
was
fish going
leaking.
about their fishy business, or jellyfish floating around lazily through the water.
Jellyfish, jellyfish,
This
jellyfish,
is one of my
jellyfish.
favorite lines.
I love
No
jellyfish.
fish going about their fishy business.
But
There was,
jellyfish.
however, a blowfish. Or at least something that looked very much like one.
They should eat it.
June's cheeks were puffed
Oh,
out,
don't
and
eat
her
it.
mouth was tiny.
Don't eat her.
It was a tiny, intense frown.
Mm.
Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This party hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here. June looked around nervously then. Exhaled.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
I'm gonna poke the ceiling. What's going to happen if the ceiling breaks?
She said, poking it.
Yeah.
Junpei thought about that for a moment.
Oh,
We'd probably die.
We'll probably die.
oh no, don't be so casual about something like that.
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Good idea.
Good dear.
Junpei glanced around the room they had found themselves in. Or they found themselves in. Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
The first thing he noticed was a set of thick iron bars. They ran the length of the room, separating the left elevator from the right one. Well, we can't go over there.
Right. Duh.
Then perhaps, in the corner of the room that housed the elevators, Junpei found an opening. He walked to it and stuck his head around the corner. A long, straight hallway stretched out in front of him.
But what if the ship turns upside down and it's a 9?
There's a door at the end of the hallway. There's something written on it.
Yeah, let's go have a look. Junpei and June set off down the hallway at a brisk clip, somewhere between a jaunter and a something or other.
A jog and a
Yeah.
run or something.
Before long, they found themselves in front of the door. On it was a number written in bright red paint. 6.
Sex.
I knew it.
This is a numbered door.
And indeed, there was a red bolted to the wall right next to the door.
Vacant.
Of course, with only 2 people, there wasn't much they could do with it. Oh, all right. Let's head back.
Yes.
June Junpei and June turned and headed back to C deck. My god, my dyslexia gets so bad sometimes.
It's okay.
On their way back, Junpei noticed a map on the wall.
Mine.
As it turned out, it was a burnt map of the ship's interior for E deck.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. So, you guys found door number 1. Also, that elevator sequence, if you choose the boy answer instead, you get one of the sillier and worst translated sections in the whole game.
Wow.
That's what I meant where I'm like, we're in there now. Because that's what that is really, really obtuse. But anyhow, it's also teenagers being like, have you ever gone down on a guy?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
They had met back up with Santa and Lotus, who had explained what they'd found. The reason why I told Kitty, by the way, anyone wondering, because I don't know if we actually go back down this path on the other endings. Apparently, there was another number door on A deck, just like the one on E deck, beyond the door that the Earth Key opened. According to Santa and Lotus, there was a number 1 on the door.
We're number 1.
All told, they had discovered 2 new doors, the 6 and the 1.
This is interesting that E-Deck wasn't... It is interesting that E-Deck wasn't flooded.
Lotus was quiet for a moment, lost in thought. Well, we don't really know if all of the E-Deck is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, hello, Yanto. It's still very interesting. Hi again.
You said door number 6 was there, right?
Yeah.
Then that means Zero planned all of this out. Even the sinking.
Sinking ship.
That bitch!
That bitch.
That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there goes your
Yanto,
headphone.
please get out of there.
Yanto.
Oh, you're okay, actually.
Oh, he's fine.
I thought he went into the cords.
Yeah. And he's gonna go into the bed now? Yanto, why must you be so... He wants to go into my bag of electronics.
Oh, of course.
well,
honey.
Well, you can't go anywhere now. Okay, he's gonna go into the bed now.
Come on. Come
He's
back
got
this
it.
way.
It's fine. Let him do his thing. Put the headphone back on.
Okay.
Back to work.
Back to work. Slide.
You ready to do this?
No. It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Oh, he's coming back.
Come on, you crazy
Just
cat.
put him on your lap. Put him on your lap.
Yep, he's on the lap. Nope, you don't get to go on the desk.
Lotus was quiet for a moment, lost in thought.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it would have cost.
Hey, move your chair forward.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Eh.
Huh. It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
So much
a fuck ton of money.
Ways or whatever.
Well, that goes along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Some kind of secret organization, huh? It's very dingle rompers. Yeah, that does make sense.
That's a spoiler for Dingle Rompers, Kitty.
It's not real.
Actually,
okay.
no, what?
A little.
No.
A little bit, but
I mean, for like the first hour of the game.
Right.
That thought made them all go quiet for a moment. June bit her lip while Lotus sighed softly to herself, and Santa cracked a stiff neck and
Crunch,
stared off
crunch.
into the distance at nothing. This could have used a comma, just
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
When you have more than one and, you really need a comma, let's be real here.
Or it's two
or
sentences.
separate, yeah, thank you!
Yeah. I love me some commas, but you can also just separate the
Yeah.
sentences.
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
June looked up at Junpei with large, pleading eyes. Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door number 1.
Huh? Wait, you guys leaving me behind? Yeah, math.
Math. Just kidding. Alright, let's go.
Lotus.
I wasn't kidding.
Lotus's words were all the impetus they needed. Back to the large hospital room they went. And the end of this episode.
Yep.
Ooh, eerie music. I wonder
Going
if
in the
anything's gonna
door.
happen.
They're all fucking again.
For the time being, I think we're tagging along. We're Dango Duo on the screen right now. Videos, playlists, you know the dealio.
You know this shit.
They were tagging
You've been
along.
here long enough.
And we hope to see you.
Next time. By the way, Yanto came back.
Yeah, he's
on
still
my
in your lap again. Hopefully he won't leave.
He's thinking about it.